Okay, so I've been a big Prof G fan, Professor Scott Galloway. If you've heard of him, if you haven't, check out his podcast. I've been listening to it for years. Today he had a special guest though. Today he had Mark Carney on for a hour-long conversation, and as you can see, I just listened to all of it. Fantastic interview, way better than anything else that you've seen in the media so far, because this one, the Prof G pod, focuses on markets, like it focuses on capital markets, and that's where Mark really feels most comfortable because he was in Brookfield and stuff. So he really goes into greater detail about the economics of what's going on between the US and Canada, and his economic plans, and what that's going to mean for Canada over the long term. So I encourage you to listen to it. If you don't have time to listen to it, the summary, the key highlights from the conversation is that the relationship between the two countries, between Canada and the US, has permanently changed. His words were, if you can take the knife out of the back, but the scar is still going to be there. Another thing he said interesting was, we're going to have to look for new trading partners wherever they may be, and that we can that's already in play, that he's already talking to other people, which of course is the European Union and Britain. But I think he's not mentioning China, because if you saw the news today, China has covered a lot of the oil imports that were going to the US. China's been taking a lot of that. You can Google that right now. So I think China is going to be a big deal. In fact, I think you're going to see BYD cars start entering the Canadian market. You're going to see Chinese electric vehicles enter the market here, and prices will plummet because those are very cheap, very good cars. All right. So I'm looking forward to a better relationship with China, lower trade barriers with China. Another thing he said is that this is going to be a very good time for young people to get into the trades, which we've already known, but he's saying that now because the government is stepping in and creating that demand for building, housing, and manufacturing at all, young people going into the trades have 20 to 30 years of career predictability. For the next 20, 30 years, you can have a good career in the trades. Finally, he said a lot of tariffs cause a surplus of materials over here. Like if you're facing a tariff on aluminum, or some of the potash that goes out from Saskatchewan or something, we have extra, right? Not only can we send it to other trading partners, but we have a surplus which pushes prices down and allows us to start building stuff. So a lot of that aluminum is going to go into defense, and that's the key. We're going to have a real defense sector in Canada because we have all this cheap material, and we have a need now because of course the US isn't defending us as it used to, and might even invade. So interesting, very interesting conversation. Go ahead, it's really worth your time, and fingers crossed for the election, because come on Canada, we need someone whose CV burns LinkedIn servers down like it makes their servers mad. This guy's a generational opportunity for this Canada, for this country to redefine itself, and I really hope we take it. Help us out.